Welcome back to another video. Floyd Shivambu left the EFF and MK Party in a serious mess after he called out scoundrels, especially from MK Party. He said that there are scoundrels from MK who have been stealing money and also fired shots at the EFF. So now let's start off with MK Party. This is what he said that made Zuma being dragged by MK followers and everyone blaming him.
The president of Mkondo is whom I dearly and so deeply respect, is surrounded by political scoundrels who opportunistically use his kindness, sometimes gullibility that comes with age, to write down fake intelligence report to influence him towards wrong directions. And the reason they do that is because they want to steal money from Mkondo season. And they are doing so now. Withdrawal of not less than 7 million rand every month from the organizational coffers. That is what defines, and that is what, and we're talking about this because we raised it internally that stop what you are doing, because you're going to get the party deregistered as a political party, because there's no sound reason on what has been happening, and it's things that we can prove beyond any reasonable doubt, not because it's things that you can change. And it's things that you cannot fake. And for that reason, when we raise every TG who has ever raised that got to be removed as leadership of Mkondo season. And there's no TG who has resigned as Mkondo season. All of them were removed to then deal with scoundrels who surround President Zuma to steal money of the organization.
Now, these were very serious allegations because IEC might get MK Party deregistered, as there were concerns that were being raised out on social media about MK Party, especially by MK followers. Someone said the story of over 7 million a month reportedly withdrawn from MKP funds for unclear purposes while loyal members sacrificed their last cents for party work troubled me deeply. For MKP integrity, it must publicly show its bank account, or IEC should investigate. Wow, these are valid concerns from MKP followers. MKP followers were angry because they donate money every month to the party, only for it to be stolen by someone surrounding Zuma. Floyd didn't say Zuma, but people are blaming Zuma because he is the one that put those people there. They don't have a conference where they elect leaders. Zuma puts his own people, so it is partially his fault, guys, like it or not. Someone said one thing about MK that I find disturbs me: how is Tutu in parliament with zero politics and Mamkani, a well-raised and experienced politician and former MP, not even Colin not being visible? It's a problem for me. It's a serious problem, guys, that we need to address. If MKP followers do not address this, I'm afraid that MKP will be dragged down because Duduzile is really destroying it. I'm telling you, Jacob guys. Zuma actually put the wrong person in charge of MKP. He trusted that his daughter would take this MKP to the right path, but she's actually ruining it. Now let's talk about the EFF fighters. EFF was deeply affected by what Floyd said, and the fighters responded harshly because Floyd Shivambu tracked them without saying anything. So he was just provoking them, and they were really provoked because, guys, kushubile manje. Floyd has started endless war with the EFF. You know, we all waiting for Julius Malema, what he's gonna say. Make sure you guys are subscribed because what Malema will say, guys, will shock you. Now let's start off with comments. You guys will be shocked by what EFF fighters been saying after Floyd Shivambu provoked them on his press conference. Someone said, "Fuck you, Floyd. This really looks personal, guys, and these people mean what they're saying because Floyd provoked them unprovoked." Someone also said, "Every EFF leader must tweet something otherwise about Floyd's statement. If you don't tweet, Malema will show you a door. Pella, EFF is internet party." Wow, people are busy making memes of the EFF after Floyd Shivambu said that EFF only wins elections on Twitter. Someone also says fighters are not against Floyd because he left the EFF. They are against him because he wanted to destroy the EFF through MKP. In fact, they are glad that he left. Wow. They are not glad because he left the EFF because he wanted to destroy it through MKP. Someone saw it. Floyd Shivambu destroyed the EFF today. This after that press conference, guys. You guys see the comments with people were really mad at Floyd Shivambu. So this man is really working on a serious strategy. Let me tell you guys, Floyd Shivambu is trying to drag down EFF and Umkhonto weSizwe simultaneously before he forms his own party. This is a very smart move from Floyd Shivambu. He wants to destabilize MKP. He wants to destabilize MKP in a way that people will no longer consider EFF and both MKP. He wants to form his own party, but first he needs to get things done. He needs to work on destroying MKP and the EFF so that people would have no other political party to run to except his own party. Floyd is really smart, guys, if you really look into his strategy. So MKP at this point, guys, people are really considering leaving it, but people are asking questions. Are we gonna go to the ANC or EFF? Because people right now do not believe in the ANC and the EFF. They are voting them because they don't have a choice. So Floyd Shivambu wants to form a party which accommodates everyone. It's not about an individual, not a fiefdom party. That's what he's basically trying to do. He's allegedly trying to name it Mayua Party, Mayua Africa. Now, Floyd Shivambu says people are taking advantage of Jacob Zuma because he is gullible over old age. He's basically trying to say when you grow older, especially old age, you tend to believe everyone for what they tell you. So that's what he basically trying to say about Zuma. He's believing everyone around him. They are taking advantage of his old age. So this shows Kuti MK party doesn't have a direction. There is no one who's gonna take this party forward. It was Floyd Shivambu, but they messed it up. Because now Zuma is old, as Floyd Shivambu said. Who is gonna trust Zuma to run MKP? Now, before I forget, this is what Floyd Shivambu said about the EFF as we were talking about the EFF. That is why EFF fighters have been angered so much.
Those who say don't ever join or rejoin the economic freedom fighters because it's a cult. And I agree with them. There's no space for sound ideological reasoning. And there's no self-respecting person who can join both the ANC and the EFF. I agree with that fully.
How?
And there are those...
Floyd Shivambu's plan actually worked because they really caught the smoke. EFF fighters were responding angry. I'm just waiting for Julius Malema's response because I know Guti Julius Malema wouldn't let this slide. He's busy cooking something deeper. And by the time that Floyd Shivambu had forgotten about Malema, Malema would drop something about Floyd. These people are still going a long way, guys. I see the next Julius Malema versus Floyd fight. The fight between Malema and Floyd is about to get interesting, especially if he forms his own political party, because obviously the EFF will throw punches. He's trying to get controversy so that it works on his favor so people can follow him. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe for more interesting videos I'm about to share with you guys. Make sure you don't miss out, and notification bell.